student after student after student after student after client after client after client after, well look, even if you're doing broad acre, large scale agriculture, if you're incorporating permaculture, you're doing some type of homesteading, which typically means, like you see behind me, you're doing a garden. And so these chickens here have been doing a great job. Not going to get in the garden system right here, but if you're talking about gardening, one of the things you don't want to do is have to redo it. So many times I've seen people start gardens and then all of a sudden something like Bermuda or Kiku gets in the garden and you can never get it out. You got to start it over. So I'm not going to get into the details of how to prevent them all the way, but I do give a 3 species grass barrier to put on the edge, because permaculture is about the edge, right? Put on the edge of a garden. And I want to show you this guy right here, because in just the last few weeks, a great finding that we wouldn't have found out through any literature just by doing it has happened here. So check this guy out. This is Canna edulis. And along with Canna indica, they're the only 2 species of Canna Lilly that are edible. Now look, the edible parts are like these shoots, and it'll get about, maybe 5 feet tall, and it will consistently pull these out. It's just a leaf wrapped up really tight. So you can pull those off and cut them, put them like a stir fry. And this is a rhizome. It goes down, it's got like a big root, or a big root. It's got like a stringy root system, and then these rhizomes. So these rhizomes are also edible, and you can take them and boil them and get the starch out of them, pour the starch over the leaves themselves, let them sun dry, and then turn that starchy substance into a noodle. So you can make Canna noodles. So these could feed you quite well, and they're fast growing, give you lots of biomass, and they're easy to grow. So this guy, along with that guy over there, these were actually put in by homeschoolers. There was a homeschool co-op came out and planted these. You can see these ones kind of behind that fence. They're planted a little more spaced out. Basically how you should space them out. Now, I've got these Canna Lilly they were a gift from Rick Larson. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate that. And, I was concerned. So actually I put them in the year of COVID. I did a preparedness garden, put it in, and it did gangbusters during the growing season. But it's a tropical plant. So I dug them up at the end of the season, chopped off all the biomass, dug them up, took all the rhizomes out, and just had more than I can handle. It gave literally bucket loads away, boxes away. And, these got put in, like I had mentioned, from a homeschool co-op, covered in mulch, and then we walked away, or they were walked away from. No care was given to them. Matter of fact, I think Pyrenees use these to kind of gnaw on sometimes. So that was the amazing finding. It was here in the 33rd parallel in the temperate climate, not in the tropical climate. This Canna Lilly is coming back on its own. So highly recommend. And if you want a grass barrier plant, put this about every foot on the edge of your grass, or on the edge of your garden before your grasses. There's a couple of other species too, comfrey and lemongrass, and there's like a diamond pattern that I would recommend, like a foot apart, each one of those. But it's an excellent plant. So if you like more of this stuff, do subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and remember, I'm going to bless you all the time in the name of Jesus. So you guys take care, and I'll see you next time.